when I've been posting my videos to YouTube, I've been making the funniest faces. So I'm hoping having my space shoes at the beginning of the video is going to make it so that I don't have some strange face like as the video saves. That's my video for the day. So it's a little breezy out today. I'm outside. If it gets too crazy, then I'll go in. We left off at a crazy part, so I'm definitely going to post this chapter today, so I won't leave you guys hanging. But at the end of chapter 7, they were missing Snowflake, and she's the most important cow in their whole herd because she's the one that makes the best milk and the best butter and all the best stuff. So the next chapter is called Follow That Cow. Here we go. The rogue cowboys, Molly whispered. Do you think that they took Snowflake? Ella and Finn were too shocked to respond. How did this happen? You want to say good morning, Colin?
Good morning.
You want to say good morning, Jacob?
Good morning.
Good morning. There he goes. Okay, now let me read to the kids, okay? I'll be done. It's a short chapter, so it won't take very long. Oh, just a couple pages. So Ella and Finn were too shocked to respond. How did this happen? Roger yelled at Snowflake's bodyguards. You asked us to help you with the bedrolls, one of the bodyguards said. We can't watch the cow and help you at the same time. I didn't think that you both turn your backs on Snowflakes, Roger said. Do you think, who's saying this, Ella? Do you think it was the Easy Cheesies who took the cow, Dad? Ella asked. No doubt about it, Roger said. Who are the Easy Cheesies? Finn asked. Remember what Cliff said? They're the people who want to hook Snowflake up to machines, Molly said. They want her milk so that they can make cheese and sell it. Oh, right, Finn said. What if we never see Snowflake again, said Ella. They'll have to change the name of the ranch, Finn said. They can't have Snowflake Ranch with no Snowflake. Ella looked like she was about to cry. Sure they can, Molly said. They can call it the ranch whatever they want. They can call it Brontosaurus Ranch, even though there aren't any dinosaurs. She paused and then added, but it may be too sad to look at all those t-shirts and mugs with the white cow on them, knowing that Snowflake is gone. We need a plan, Roger said. First, we'll cut this trip short. Inexperienced ranchers should go back to the Snowflake Ranch and... Now, hang on, another man said. It was the man from breakfast. He was in his new flannel shirt, the one that Finn saved from the ketchup spell. We pay good money for this real cattle drive experience, and I'm not turning back after just a day trip. We can help find those road cowboys, a man in a button-down green shirt offered. No, it's too dangerous, a woman said. Who cares about a stinking cow anyway, another man said. The group gasped, like, what? Cows are a dime a dozen here, he said. We can continue without her, right? We cannot continue without Snowflake, Roger said. The grown-ups kept arguing and nobody could agree on a plan. This is terrible, Ella said. The longer they fight, the more time passes, and the more time passes, the further away those guys are taking Snowflake. Ella, listen, Molly said. How well do you know these trails? Pretty well, Ella said. I've ridden them every summer for my whole life. Good, Molly said. We're going to go back and get Snowflake ourselves. We are? Finn asked. That's right, Molly said. We've got work to do. And if we find her, what do we do? It's not like the three of us are any match for those cowboys, Ella said. We're not going to fight them, Molly said. We're going to trick them. I'll tell them I'm lost and looking for my parents. I'll be really upset and I'll pretend to cry. I'm really good at that. And when I was in a school play this spring, I read a whole acting book on how to make yourself cry. You did? But you were a tree in that play, Finn said. Molly shrugged. What can I say? I like to be prepared. The book said if you want to cry, either you have to get into character, into the character's head, or if you can't do that, think of something that makes you really sad. So you can cry? Then what happens? Finn said. Then they'll turn around and they'll look at me and their backs will be turned to Snowflake. That's when the two of you, Molly continued, come in. You'll be watching from behind the tree or a rock, and you'll move as fast as you can and grab Snowflake and lead her back to camp. Wait a second, Ella said. What about you? The cowboys are going to notice that Snowflake is gone. What if they blame you? There's 3 of them and only 1 of you. Plus, they're big and you're little. They'll catch you for sure. Yeah, and Mom and Dad will freak out if you're captured by rogue cowboys, Finn said. Unless, Ella said. Unless what? Molly asked. Unless we set booby traps, Ella said. Do you know how to make them? Finn asked. Of course I do, Ella said. My dad taught me. All we need to do is get some long rope. Finn turned to his sister. I'm not sure about this. I think the grown-ups are fighting too much to come up with a plan, Molly said. You heard him, Ella added. I guess you're right, Finn said. Let's get to work. So I think they found their mission, and then they'll be able to go home if they get it situated. So then that is chapter 8, and I think I'm going to read you chapter 9 here in a minute and post it. See ya.